Alright, let's get this game. Last game I played I lost with dragons. This is day 15 of streaming every day until I reach the Hearthstone leaderboard. Sitting a little bit over 5,000, trying to get to 8,000. It is interesting knowing that 6,000 is the top in terms of ceiling. So if I get above 6,000, I can't go below 6,000. That's going to make it a serious grind after that. I like Nozdormu. Refreshes costing 0 is helpful. After a friendly minion kills an enemy, give it +1 attack permanently. I love permanent bonuses also. So we're playing Mech, Murloc, Naga, Pirate, Undead. It is my theory that Naga is going to get the majority of the attention. I think there's going to be 3, if not more, people fighting over Naga minions. And unfortunately, I don't think anything else in this pod can compete with that. This is one of the issues I found with the last update they made to Battlegrounds. I don't think they took Naga as seriously as they should have. Because I've been in pods where 5 of 7 people were going after Naga because it was just literally the best thing out of all the minion types. First refresh costs 0, so we're going to take advantage. Getting an extra gold next turn is fine. This does the same thing, but with a worse minion, but we can use it more the next turn. That might be better than this, because then we get a little bit more options for following turns. I'm going to do that. Giving us more options is never a bad thing, unless we create analysis paralysis through too many options, but one more option is good. I'm tempted to take this, but I don't think it really makes a big difference. If people want to fight over the early Naga creatures, then that's fine. Let them do that. I would prefer to not devote, or not fight over minions unless it is, Zesty Shaker, Lava Lurker, or Deep Blue Crooner. I've actually hate drafted Deep Blue Crooner a couple times before. It's a very good card. Interesting. So, anticipating that everyone will fight over Naga, I'm actually going to take this also, because I think it's going to give us more options to take things when we see it. I don't want to be sitting here going, darn, I wish I had 1 or 2 extra mana to be able to take, certain things. The sooner we get the combo off, the better. We need to get Zesty Shaker and Lava Lurkers going, ideally with the Thrasher, I think it is, the guy that gets, every time you cast a spell, it'll get Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and or Venomous. This is good. This is good. So that guy's a Naga. So we're going to take this and this, get a free refresh. Awesome. So I think I'm going to probably going to... Okay, that's what we're doing. So these coming in handy right away. I'm going to take both Lava Lurkers, get another Naga minion. Cool. Which is another one of the same guy. So totally fine with me. Definitely not going to take that. I don't know about you guys, but does anything make you feel more stupid than when you inhale your own spit? It's kind of like your body had a malfunction. So silly. I know haters are going to say it's because I'm drinking raw milk, but... Alright. Spend 65 gold, buy 3 mech or undead, or get your warband to 30 attack. Rallies triggering an extra time is cool, but probably not relevant with Naga. This is also not super relevant with Naga, but could be good. Let's see what everybody's doing so far. Undead, Pirate, Undead, Undead. Mixed. Pirate is what we're playing against next, hopefully. Mixed minions, and then us with Naga. Seems like not very many people are going after Naga early, which is fine. I think getting our warband to 30 total attack is going to be very possible, especially with spellcraft spells. So I'm going to take that. Let's get a refresh in here, see if we can find some better Naga minions. Or even just something that's going to get us through to the mid to late game. I guess that's not bad. A golden Lava Lurker. Sure. this, we get tier 3. This guy is decent. It's one of the ways you can make it through the mid-game without having... Wow, okay, so many lava lurkers, and this time I think we're taking the deep sea angler because it'll be something to permanently put on our lurkers. Ideally we get a Zesty Shaker so that we can start, you know, copying spells and, you know, putting more of them on things. But this is a good start. It's only, what, turn 5? 4. It's only turn 4 and we have a golden lava lurker. I like that a lot. So let's keep up this momentum. Very glad I took that spell that cost health instead of mana. That was a surprisingly good move. This keeps the first 2 spellcraft spells you play on it, so let's see. 3, 6, 9, we have 7, we can sell this and have 8. That's not really gonna... I think taking... I don't know if taking both the lava lurkers is the right call, considering we don't have the way to take advantage of it with many spellcraft spells. It obviously is great later for deep blues, but we really only need 1 golden lava lurker, and then there's other things you can do around it, like the guy that doubles its own stats or things like that. So I'm going to take this for sure, because we need something that we can put on this permanently. I don't want to pass both of those, though. I think, alright, we're going to take 1. I'm going to take this as well so that we can keep pumping this guy up. And let's do that. Let's get a refresh. Don't want that.
My work here is done. Good luck.
Yeah, 1 other lava lurker is fine, but at this point in the game, we're not going to be having 3 spellcraft spells a turn to put on our lava lurkers. So I think we need to prioritize other things like Zesty Shakers or actual spellcraft spells, and ideally good ones, to be able to put on those lava lurkers. And this guy over here, the Glad Iater, is a great card to have at this point in the game. I normally end up throwing it away as we get closer to the late game in like turns 12, 13, or 14. Let's do this. We're definitely going to take this. So now we have multiple spells to play on our lurkers. We could take this and put it on this guy. It's not the worst. I think putting it on the lava lurker is better because it's out of this board. It's one of the cards that we know is for sure going to be. Yeah, it's going to be here late game, so that's an important thing. Plus, this guy's going to continue getting pumped by every spellcraft spell that we play. All right, so now whenever we buy a minion, we're going to be making it bigger. That's pretty awesome. Let's do 1 and 2. I would spread it around, but I think making sure this guy is big is important now. We need to, especially since it has taunt, we need to eat up as much of the combat with it as we can.
My work here is done. Good luck.
Okay. Yeah, this is so far looking like a decent Battleground pod for us. Already got the quest off on turn 6. Hero power is providing passive value. The board is coming along nicely. We're not taking much damage. Like the big flaw in my experience with Naga is once we get into this mid-game stage, like turns 7 to 12, we start taking damage because our board doesn't normally keep up with the power level that other tribes have available to them in this mid stage of the game. So I'm tempted to level up here, but I think it's correct to... Yeah, I think we do a little bit of digging real quick. Undead, Naga, Murloc, Mix, Pirate, Undead. So yeah, let's see if we can find like a Zesty Shaker or something. That's not bad. Don't want those. Don't want those. Strike Oil is fine, but not exactly what we want at this stage. This guy's alright. Actually, that does give us something we can start putting on the other Lava Lurker, which I don't hate. And it gets a bonus too, which is good. If I can... Let's see what this gives us. This gives us something good. Another Gladiator, which is fine. So let's do one, sell this guy, play this. Let's throw this here and this here. I think I'm actually going to do this also so we can keep a little flow of minions coming. That is fine. Not ideal, but it is just fine. Cool. So board is coming along nicely. I think it was correct not to level up that turn. We'll definitely level up the following turn. If we're presented with the possibility of a gold minion, then we're going to do that before we level up, because we want a tier 4 minion. We want the Deep Blue Crooner. So if we're given options of 4-star minions with our freebie reward for the triple, then that's really good for us. Unfortunately, there's nothing here. I'm going to use the free refresh before I do this just in case. Got to be able to play to your outs, you know. Sometimes it's good to be just lucky. Don't want to take that right now because we have more important things to do. But let's see what else we can find. Zesty Shaker is exactly what I want to see right now. We get rid of this. Don't want anything else there, and we could try and take one or two of those. I think this is better to take than this. But let's do this here. This Zesty Shaker also synergizes very well with this guy because it makes just more spells that we can play. So we're going to go... Sick Rifts is going to give it a bigger bonus. So we'll get an extra copy of that. Let's throw... I think I throw both of them on here. Yeah, I'm going to throw both of them on here. I mean, this is a great one for the Deep Blues once we get them going. I like having additionals. Because sometimes one, it like... especially, so when you get a golden Zesty Shaker, it gives you 2 copies. So if you don't have another Lava Lurker, sometimes you'll go, you know, you got 2 blood Deep Blues in your hand. You play one on the Zesty Shaker, then you've got 3 of them, and then you're like, okay, I put 2 here, and then you're just like, I wish I could put that 3rd one on another guy. Sure, like these guys are fine, but it doesn't stay permanently, and the big thing is getting that permanent buff. So... So I'm definitely going to keep pumping this guy as much as possible, and then whenever that has been played out, I'll also pump the other Lava Lurker. In the meantime, it seems like our power level is good enough that we're not hurting for the power to be spread out more, so I don't mind this. That's annoying, but Undead have their reborn triggers all over the place. That's what they do.
It's dangerous out there.
Don't want any of these.
You can handle it.
That guy's okay. I think I'm going to take this actually first. Let's see. Perfect. So now we can get rid of this. I'm tempted to take this and use it instead of this. Because this could make natural blessings. It could make a lot of things, but there are better things we can get. Yeah, don't be silly, don't be silly. Yeah, that's the thing. It could make stuff like that, which is just meh. This is decent on this guy, actually. I don't hate that. Yeah, I'm actually going to take that. Let's see what else we've got. That is good enough. I'm going to use the gold and this random minion of a type we control. Yes, see, this is what I'm talking about. So now we're definitely getting rid of this guy. And then look at this board. We go Deep Blue, so we make more Deep Blues with our Shakers. And it's only turn 9, and we've got this engine already rolling. This is perfect. Let's put... I'm going to put... Yeah, now that the engine is going, I'm going to put one here. We're going to do the other 2 here. And I'm going to throw this on this one. Kind of spread the Divine Shield power around. And... yeah, the Death Rattle guy is fine, but I think what we have is better. The Naga with Death Rattle that gives you 2 Spellcraft spells, it can give you more Deep Blues, which obviously is just more power for us. But because we have the engine going with double Zesty Shaker, I think the board we have is much more powerful getting more random spellcraft spells. And if we are having trouble making enough spells to put on our lava lurkers, then I would consider taking it as a higher priority. 15 is rough. Alright. Yeah, we're in a very good spot now. I like this a lot.
I knew you could do it. Go hire one of those.
Exactly what we want to see. Another Deep Blue Crooner.
That one
And
has
it's getting
a
pumped by
pure
our
heart.
reward.
I can tell.
Yeah, once I get to this bit, I could have taken that 2-minute thing for spellcraft, but yeah, and this is the tough part actually. Maybe I should have put that pump spell on the bigger guy. I wanted to spread it around to make sure that we were going to last through the next couple combats, but I want to put this guy out, and there's nowhere to put it. So if we sell one, we can take this, and then ideally do like a, triple Zesty Shaker, even a triple Deep Blue Crooner. Golden Deep Blues are very powerful. And I think that's actually what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell this one because this one already has way more health. We're going to take this. Let's see what it gives us. Zesty Shaker. Ugh. Okay, this was a misplay, so I didn't play as if there were lucky outs, so I should have gone Deep Blue, and then assuming that I could get a Zesty Shaker, then I play this, and then I can get a golden Zesty Shaker, which gives me 2 more Deep Blues off of that. That's unfortunate, but this is what I get. This is, ugh, dang. Yeah, this could have been a really out of control turn right here. So we get 2 of them. Let's throw 1 there, 2 there, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. If we didn't have this other one, we'd be like, where do we put this other one? Sure, that'll give us more gold next turn, which is just fine.
Keep it up.
Yeah, this is a great board. We just got to make sure we don't end up running into... yeah, we're in a way better spot than this guy. His Lava Lurker is bigger, but we're making way more of the Deep Blues. Tavern spells give an extra bomb. So yeah, his board is like literally more powerful. However, we will outpace him very quickly at this. Just have to stay alive. Down to 13 health is not bad. Yeah, what do we do from here? That guy's alright. Might be better than this, actually. I'm going to take it for now. We have more than 10 mana, so I'm going to take it. Not sure if I'm going to keep it as a thing. Another random Naga would be good.
Anything more beautiful than this minion's loyalty?
I already have a big taunt minion. Don't need more gold.
Wow, a third minion
There
for
it
your
is.
trip.
So. Let's do this for... Okay, that guy's alright. So I'm definitely going to take this out there. Yeah, we definitely want to take this because we want to do multiple copies of the golden Deep Blues. That is a huge part of what we're doing. Let's see what the tier 5 minion is. We have no death rattles we care about. Getting some bounties could help us. That is some value. So we want 2 more golden Deep Blues. Boom, boom. And then we're going to put both of those, excuse me, on this. And now we've got more Deep Blues than we know what to do with. So we put 1 over here. Let's see, 5 minions. So we're going to do this. Let's see what that gives us. That doesn't matter. Alright, so we hold that for a second. Let's throw the other Deep Blue on this guy. And then let's put that out there. That'll give us some extra value as we get into these later turns.
Good luck out there.
So you see what I mean by that last guy beat us. However, we are in a place to outpace them very quickly. I think in 1 more turn we'll very easily take care of the warband, assuming they don't find a way to continue to keep up that pace like we just did. Yeah, like, this is insane. This is actually insane. So at this point, Undead, Naga, 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 Murloc, Pirate. So 3 of the top 6 right now are going after Naga. I think now we have to level up because we want to find the guy that gives Divine Shield. That's the only other thing that puts these into just silly territory. Getting 5 armor is also very relevant right now. That'll make sure that 1 hit will not kill us, assuming it's not too big. So 2 more Deep Blues. Rhyme or Reason. Okay. We put 1, 2. I think I'm gonna make the Crooner like this, just so that if we play someone that has a similar power level, we have, you know, it's similar to dragons, where the guys that do the pumping don't get pumped themselves very often. So until we can make, like, you know, really stupid copies of Deep Blue with you know, more Zesty Shakers or something, or more copies of Deep Blue Crooner, you know, it helps sometimes to spread around the power level. What else? I think this we keep as our big taunt guy. This just doesn't matter. And I think this is better value than this, because this is giving us a bounty a turn, which can create more minions, whereas this is just going to pump our guys temporarily. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the Volcanic Visitor. I'm very surprised this is a 4-star minion. It seems like one of those things that, like, if it's... I mean, it's obviously too powerful to be a 2-star minion. At 3 stars, it could have some interactions that make it very powerful with, like, you know, kind of swarm-style strategies where you're just trying to get guys out there quickly and then pump them up, you know, faster. I don't know. There's lots of opportunities out there for things like that. Interesting. Obviously, Naga is not really like a spray and pray type of strategy. There's a little bit more thought to it, but you never know. Good stuff. All right. Please don't hit our... Ugh. Alright, fine, you got us. And that's exactly why I took that armor, because this puts us at a little bit higher life total. Without that, we would be at 3. There's another Zesty Shaker. Perfect thing to see here. See, what do we get off of the Rhyme or Reason? So I think I'm going to get rid of... Yeah, I'm going to get rid of this guy. Because, no. Let's get rid of this. Let's see what else we got here. This is decent. Let's get rid of this also. Gives us another spell we can play this turn. Take that. Nothing we want here. Nothing we want here. No. This could be good. I'm going to take it just because it gives us a minion when nothing else is really possible to get. So let's do this. Shell Collector. Value is value. Okay, let's throw Zesty Shaker out here. We're going to give our leftmost minion, we're going to do that guy. And let's go Golden Deep Blue, get 2 copies. We've got all the guys out there, so let's give them more health. Let's get another copy of a Golden Deep Blue. I would like to see some more Deep Blues. That would be very helpful here. Probably should have played that before I got the Zesty Shaker, but really doesn't matter. At this point, it's just cluttering up our hand. So we're going to go 1... Let's double check. I think only that, yeah, Undead doesn't have Poisonous. There's 1 player playing Murlocs, but I'm not concerned too much about it. Let's do that, and we're chilling. This is a very good card. Channel Devourer is very, very good because sometimes you need to sell something to make room, but the minion that you're selling has so much power. It's like it's like investing in something and then throwing it away. Like if you're putting that much time and energy into making something better, then sometimes you want to be able to, you know, pass that along and give that dividend to another minion. So I like having that as an option here, especially with Deep Blues, because if there's a turn where, like, you know, I'm making a silly amount of Deep Blue copies because we've got more of them, then I could put those Deep Blues on something and sell that minion with Channel Devourer, putting those stats on something else permanently. So even if I put it on something that's not a Lava Lurker that keeps it, we can, you know, effectively keep some of those Deep Blue stats. So, again, just trying to keep my options open, trying to make sure that I have the most opportunity to do well. Another Lava Lurker is not bad. That's a good card in Undead. We are playing against the other Naga player. I don't think we want another one. It would be nice to have a golden one or a second golden one. However, I think there are better things we can do with our mana this turn. Like, we just literally want more Deep Blue Crooners. It's not looking like they're available. I have a feeling someone else is taking them. I kind of want to take this. If I sell that... Oh, no, I have a coin. Just kidding. So we get this. And then ideally, this is going to give us more Deep Blues. No Deep Blues, but it's stuff. That gives us 2 gold, which is something. So the question is, I don't think we play that. We definitely do this, getting 2 more copies. This getting another copy. I'm gonna put one of these here this time, so that one goes here, because this guy's very big, where I think we're gonna be okay. Let's do this. So that one's gonna be permanent. This to all the minions. This can go on the Divine Shield guy, and now we're chilling. Cool. Somehow our our non-golden Zesty Shaker is bigger than our golden one. It's because the Deep Blues get bigger every time you cast them. I'm casting them first on the golden guy. I guess I should be casting them on the plain one and then the golden guy, so that the bigger one goes on the golden guy. I don't know, just spreading around the power level a little bit. So he got the Divine Shield on this, which is unfortunate because that's a very powerful card. Looks like this is the end of the line for us. Yeah, they were able to outpace us. Well played. Well, we made top 4, which means we get some extra rating points. Hard to be mad at that. Looks like we are 4th place. Probably going to get, what, 20, 30 points? 32. Great. So, a little bit closer to 5,100. Been streaming for about an hour. I've got one more game in me, so really appreciate you guys watching. Make sure if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check out the Twitch channel. Same handle as the YouTube, Marshall Man HS. HS for Hearthstone, Marshall with 2 L's, Man with 2 N's. And if you're watching on Twitch, definitely check out the YouTube. I'm putting up a couple videos a day of just, fun games that I'm playing, and trying to, just find like-minded people. I don't have too many friends that actually play Hearthstone, especially, at this to this level on Battlegrounds. So it's nice to connect with people that would be, able to talk strategy or, stuff like that. Like I'm looking forward to, kind of trying to put together some kind of a community, as well as providing, my thoughts and my insights on the game into kind of the zeitgeist of the day. So much